Texas is seeing a surge of Democratic women running in 2020. Several women are launching bids again after losing in 2018. That includes Gina Ortiz Jones. She came within 900 votes of Republican incumbent Congressman Will Hurd during the midterms. He announced last month he will not seek re-election. Another second-time candidate is MJ Hager. Her congressional campaign came within 3 percentage points of defeating an 8-term incumbent. Hager is now running for John Cornyn's Senate seat. As Megan Kimble reports in the Texas Observer, these candidates are, quote, back in the ring to prove that 2018 wasn't a singular year of the woman. Megan Kimble joins me now from Austin. She's a senior editor for the Texas Observer. You report that at least 6 Democratic women who lost their bids in Texas during the midterms are running again in 2020. What is prompting them to do that?
Yeah, I think a lot of the women who are coming back again in 2020 are motivated for the same reasons that they were in 2018. You know, Julie Oliver is running for Congress. She's motivated by the ACA repeal efforts. MJ Hagar, like you mentioned in the intro, is running against John Cornyn. So people, I think, these women who ran, got galvanized to run in 2018 and lost narrow races, proved that a lot of these districts are competitive and they want to try again in 2020.
Well, you also write that this surge of Democratic women candidates, quote, helped to rebuild a party infrastructure that had languished for nearly 3 decades. How has this influx of women candidates changed the Democratic Party in Texas?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're certainly helping to build infrastructure, which means they're getting out there, they're knocking on doors, they're registering voters, they're getting people really excited in their communities that they can go talk to someone who might represent them. You know, many of these women are running in districts where their representative didn't hold a town hall for a very long time or just was not accessible to their constituents. And so I think that that's energizing voters in Texas to be involved in our political system again.
Well, your reporting also highlights the other side of the aisle. When it comes to Republican women running in Texas, what patterns are we seeing as we head into 2020?
Yeah, I mean, sort of unfortunately, this surge of women who stepped up to run in 2018 really didn't carry over to the Republican Party. We saw that last year, and we're seeing it heading into 2020. You know, in Texas, a quarter of the number of Republican women ran for the state house as Democratic. So I think that the Republican Party still does not have that infrastructure in place to support women running for office, starting from recruiting candidates to primaries, helping them fundraise. You know, the Democratic Party has built this infrastructure out over decades. And the Republican Party has only now in the past, 5 or 6 years really decided that they need to make that a priority.
All right, Megan Kimble in Austin, Texas for us. Megan, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.